Hi, this is Bob Barr bringing you another edition of Bob Barr's Laws of the Universe. Today we're going to be looking at something that frequently comes to mind when we talk about government regulation, and that is firearms. Firearms already, and for many, many years, have been the most highly regulated product or manufacturer in the country. There are dozens upon dozens, hundreds of different regulations at the federal, state, and local level that have to do with the manufacture, the assembly, the sale, the purchase, the ownership, the carrying, the use of a firearm. And yet, of course, the left is constantly clamoring for more and more and more gun control, as if guns were not the most highly regulated item in our society altogether already. Well, Bob Barr's Laws of the Universe, law number 108, is that no matter how many things government regulates, they can always find one more thing to regulate. And darn if they haven't done so now. At least they're trying. President Biden has seized on something that he calls a ghost gun. You can hear the woo in the background, a ghost gun. Well, a ghost gun is simply a firearm, the parts of which are assembled by an individual, and the receiver, that is the primary component of a firearm, is not registered, doesn't have a number for the government to trace. That, of course, makes governments scared of it, as if these ghost guns were floating all over the place and used in all manner of criminal activities, which they're not. They are primarily assembled by collectors and firearms enthusiasts and so forth. Well, the Biden administration, of course, as part of its common sense gun control measures that they're pushing, is proposing a regulation through ATF, the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and now Explosives, to regulate ghost guns. The problem is this is all intertwined with the ridiculous notion in the government that machine guns include an AR-15 rifle. Now, an AR-15 rifle, which can be assembled with a receiver by a person who has the proper machine parts at home, is not a fully automatic firearm. It is not a military weapon. It is not capable of firing automatically, which means, by definition and common understanding, that it is not an assault weapon. It is not a machine gun. Yet the government, through ATF, continues to press this notion that the AR-15, the most popular rifle in America, primarily because of its ergonomic excellence, is a weapon of war. And therefore, if somebody manufactures or puts together, assembles the parts for an AR-15, which is not a fully automatic weapon, fully automatic firearm, then the government considers it a ghost gun and must be regulated. Hopefully, this nonsense will not work its way into the final regulations with the force of law by this administration. But they are going to press this issue until they achieve it, if in fact they do. And unfortunately, the Republicans don't have sufficient votes in the House or the Senate right now, at least, to stop them or to stop funding for this nonsense. But there is some time and there is an opportunity to stop the government from using Bob Barr's Laws of the Universe, number 108, to find something new to regulate before it goes into effect and prohibits another category of personally owned firearms from being regulated by the government, the possession of which would be unlawful. So, we appreciate your being with us here today to talk about Bob Barr's Laws of the Universe, law number 108, and the ATF, and look forward to you all being with us again for our next session of Bob Barr's Laws of the Universe.